Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good mid morning, wherever you are watching us from. Remember, this is Afrique 24. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, TV station, good morning, wherever you are watching us from. Which brings us the best 24 show in East and Central Africa. I'm joined by my hosts who are going to be with us this beautiful day as we disseminate information towards issues to do with Bed of Roses. Remember, this is a program that comes to you each and every Friday from 8 p.m. East African time, and we appreciate that you are here with us. I'm joined by my co-hosts. I'll give them a chance to say hi and tell us how the week has been. Madam Man, good evening. Kindly unmute.
Oh, sorry. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, wherever you're watching us from. This is Afrique 24, a show that is full of good vibes. So we are going to have a very interesting conversation today, and we can't wait to hear you as you talk to us, as we talk to you. Yes, it's going to be amazing. Good to see you guys, MC Jesse and Nelly.
Wonderful, wonderful. We also joined by the ever beautiful Nelly. Good evening, Nelly.
What did?
She's muted as well.
Okay, no problem. Good evening, MCJs. Good evening, Anne. It's a
Good
beautiful
evening.
evening to join you one more time. Looking forward to the conversation. Yeah.
Mhm. Gonna be
Yes.
lit.
Wonderful,
Gonna be
wonderful.
lit.
And
Yeah.
to our viewers
Mhm.
who are joining us from all over the world, we can see the chats are coming in thick, and you can be sure to always follow us through our social media platforms, that is YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, without forgetting our WhatsApp. And be sure you can participate in this discussion by sharing with us, sharing our live, liking, commenting, and also inviting your friends so that we can have a wonderful session together. Last
Yeah.
week it was fireworks around this place, and we left it at kuzimata na kutozimata. Are there any new developments, Nelly, in regard to this?
Yeah, no, then on my side, I don't think there's any new development. There's pleasure in switching off the light. There's also pleasure in letting it on. So as long as it's for the two of you, why not? Maybe I'm for switching it off because there's joy in looking for that thing. Ikipoteza direction, ikitafutwa. Eh.
Unataka
There's
kufanya kazi ya kutafuta.
watu
So,
wajitume.
and at the end of the day, they say there are some creatures which have no eyes, but they tend to do very well in darkness. That is your sentiment, and that is what you have alluded to.
Exactly.
Now,
Wow,
Anne,
interesting.
is it the same?
Yeah.
Or you want to see
For
what?
me, I like light. But I agree with Nelly. Darkness is really good sometimes, in some cases. But first, I want to see what I'm eating, and then I can switch it off.
So
Some dim
basically,
light, not complete, not total darkness. Some romantic, good light. Yeah.
wonderful. And remember, this is it. You can see we have started receiving comments. You only enjoy food when you can see. Maybe I can have that again showcased in our screen, that you can only enjoy food when you see it. And sometimes you may not be sure of what you're eating and such, but that is a discussion that we are going to have. You can have the feeling of the same, our viewers, and basically you can join us in this conversation. Now, to start us off, we want to see why there are breakages in marriages, and why the love story has come to have an end. It all starts in the bedroom, and sometimes it ends in the bedroom. How do we keep this gel and gem going on? How do we make sure that at the end of the day, the paradise that we are engaging in here is the same? They say that the love language in the bedroom, the bar should be heavens. Heavens in quotes. Heavens in quotes. Do you
We shouldn't
agree
go
with
to
this,
heaven.
Anne?
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with this one?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with you.
Maybe you can substantiate. How do you agree? Which are these heavens are we are talking about? As I welcome Maggie
Cloud
Nyox on
9.
board Cloud
Cloud
9.
9, I believe. Yes, Cloud 9.
Yes, before I go to Nelly, welcome Maggie Nyox. You can say hi to us and the viewers. Kindly unmute. Kindly unmute. Check on your
Niko
mic.
clear sasa? Niko clear
Uko clear
Yeah, we can
kama
hear you
Uko clear?
kama
loud
bomb.
and clear.
no, kama sauti za bedroom.
Sauti za bedroom wa clear kweli.
Hello viewers and my fellow co-host. Poleni sana
Hello,
nimechelewa
Maggie.
kidogo and welcome to Bed of Roses show. Today is on Friday. It's the day that we talk about my love, Davi, and we talk all about love. Karibuni sana. And thank you so much guys. I can see comment kuna vitu moto huku.
Wonderful. Welcome on board. And as we engage and as we get on board, Nelly, I was coming to you and asking you. We talk about issues to do with the heavens, and we say the language that should be heard, or the language and the atmosphere, should be heavenly, and we should always be in cloud 9. Is it still existing? Are people experiencing cloud 9, or they are on earth, literally?
I think Cloud 9 is no longer reality for many couples, because we've married for wrong reasons. We chose partners for wrong reasons. We went with expectations and then they were not met, Some couples are just staying because now they're kids, let us just survive, let us push, let us keep on pushing. But in Cloud 9, it's not a reality in many homes, but doesn't mean that there are no houses that are experiencing Cloud 9. You see, because this Cloud 9 thing, MC Joseph, there's something that God put in sex that I don't understand until today. There's a sweetness that can never be explained.
Tell us.
Tell us
Yes.
more.
Hey.
You want to mourn, or you want to mourn, you also want to enjoy. Mara, you want this person not to leave, you want this person to leave. You would never understand it.
You are simply confused.
Yes, you can even promise somebody heaven, things that you don't even have. Just for that second of pleasure. So Cloud 9 in couples, most of them is not a reality, but to some are experiencing the Cloud 9.
Wonderful. And I can see Rutha Pond is saying it's nice talking of bed issues. Binguni ni kuzuru jameni. And it's true that. Now, as I bring Maggie.
Yes.
This Cloud 9.
Sorry?
People, I don't know if we start from a personal confession now that you are not in part 1 of the bedroom mirror. Why is it that you are not experiencing real Cloud 9 in bedroom?
First of all, I won't talk about personal experience because mimi sijawahi kuwa hapo. So
na tusidanganyane tafadhali. Hii show ni tusidanganyane.
So when I hear Nelly saying that there is something very sweet in handshake. So I'm wondering, I think I need tutorials because hizi maneno sijui kuongea ukweli. I need tutorials. But as for me, that one ni mambo mengi inachangia. When we talk about bedroom, it's not all, it is a secret place for a couples, and especially huko watu hawaendangi kusoma Biblia, John 3:16 or any other verse, Bible verse. Huko ni ile handshake again. Again, when it comes to bedroom, to bedroom issues, you know, it's all about I'm just wondering which is the best word I can use. Mambo na
Don't get
bedroom kwa
confused
sababu
by the imaginations. Just to explain it the way it is.
ati
Don't get confused by the imaginations. Now that you have said you don't have any experience, it's a
sasa,
feeling.
but I have, of course nimewatch movies, of course I've read books, of course I've been in social media, so I've been hearing people talking about bedroom. When you go to bedroom, hakuna John 3:16, it is going to the game immediately. So na huko hakuna hatuwezi enda kuvaa nini ile t-shirt ya UDA, unaenda na suti ya Mungu.
Now, and it's good because Nelly comes, Maggie comes on board and says maybe she may need some tutorials, and I'm sure this is what quite a number of our viewers and subscribers are experiencing. I can see Caleb Ndono and Associates. Good evening. Good year says hi. Mbatia was waiting for this program. Nini, good year, you are there. Good year, we also need to know, are you a he or you are she? Yeah? Nice topic, Carol, and also Leo is also on board. And what is it that is making us get confused that we don't know? We have not, the gem that was there, just like Nelly had said, the gem that was there, the fireworks, oh my, the sweetness, the climax and such is normal. Where did we start going wrong?
I think I would say the intentionality of connecting to your partner. You know, in sex, you just can't, you have to initiate connection. You can't just jump on each other. Maybe mmekosana, and then you have to find ways of connecting with someone, especially for women. Women don't know how to pretend. Yes, we can fake an orgasm. That is true. But most of them are not able to fake orgasms. So for you to get to cloud 9, I think there needs to be intentionality in connecting to your partner. That's what I do.
Wonderful. The connection, the gem, the bond that you're talking about must always be there. So we must be connected. Is it the same to you, Boniface? Hii yenye Boniface amejishika kwanza, wacha niachane na yeye. Boniface inakaa iko shida.
I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you well, bro.
I'm talking about, Anne has talked about the connection, the bond between the two of you, so that at the end of the day, when you are going somewhere, you want to reach, or I use the word come, together. Is it the same? Do you agree with this sentiment, that there is a need for a better and integrated connection? Sorry, I think I have asked Boniface a personal question. He has run away. Nelly, this connection, how do we bring it on board?
Thank you. Hi, Boniface. You just joined after I said hello to other people. So me, this is what I think. As a couple, you need to be intentional about everything that you do, be it in the bedroom, be it in the cooking, be it in what. Just be intentional and put the right effort and energy towards it. Most of the couples are having sex and are not making love. And a couple is supposed to get intimate by making love. There's a difference between having sex and making love to your partner. So I think proper.
Yeah. Kindly expand on that. When you finish your point, you can
explain. Today I can just decide, you know what, let me give him sex. Let me give him a one-night stand. That's sex. You get, but if I choose you to do life with you, we now get intimate, we get to communicate, we even get comfortable with each other, you know, getting vulnerable in front of your partner, just for him to understand your body language, your love language, even him doing the same for you. You get, so you communicate in a different way, because intimacy might even be successful without penetration. You know, when you get intimate is now when you even watch your partner and you know that, okay, she needs me or he needs me. Now you've known this person so well and you just want to get intimate with each other. So I think people just need to be intentional about it when it comes to cloud 9. Be intentional and speak to your partner. Know if they are enjoying what you're doing. Don't do what you enjoy thinking the other person is enjoying it. You see,
Wonderful.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
I
supposed to
have a
be.
question. Thank you.
Yes,
Hmm?
please.
Niko na swali. Okay, I had a friend of mine. I'm talking about a friend, not me.
Mhm.
So
Okay. It's a question.
Disclaimer, huh?
that friend of mine is married, already is married. So I wanted to ask her about intimacy when it comes to marriage. Akaniambia it's not about atikulukiana hivyo, it's all about unajiprepare psychologically, you prepare your mind for you to enjoy. You can't enjoy if your mind is not well prepared. Sijui ka abu nijibuni hiyo swali kindly.
Eh,
I need
eh,
to know because I don't want to
I
make to make a
don't want to
mistake when I
know.
get married.
And as we bring Anne so that we answer this question and we help our sister here, Nelly has talked about there's a difference between having sex and making love. As much as this, can we say making love is a process? And when you customize having sex, it becomes just an event. And as we answer that, how do we prepare each other? Does it start at the doorstep of the bedroom or when you are in bed? Ama ni ile tumelala, ukisikia nimekuguza ina suggest ivue, that is when you turn and do everything or something of that sort. Or how am I supposed to prepare? I will bring Anne on board and also bring Nelly on board to answer these two questions to help my sister here.
I believe, thank you. I believe you can't start by na kwa bedroom peke yake. It starts during the day by knowing how ukwaje, you know, those to text, how is your day going? How is everything going? Because people are busy, yes, but you need to be very intentional, as I said before. So you start by sending texts even when they're at work, knowing how their day is still going on and everything. And then when they are coming home, they see that you really are caring because you're not pretending. This is your partner, this is somebody you live with, they know you and you want to get close to them. So I believe it starts from even during the day. That's what I would say.
So it's just a point of preparation.
Yeah.
You cannot have it
it's
without
not just,
preparing yourself.
even some kinky messages. How are you feeling today?
Yeah.
I'm ready for you. Something.
You know,
Just something.
there was kuna place nilisoma kwa social media na ilikuwa inasema first of all you romance, after romance then automatically unajipata huku umejaza, your temperatures are on high, so that time hata hakuna, you know, we ladies.
You lady?
Okay, I saw someone commenting and akasema we ladies we communicate through eyes. By the look of the eyes mtu atajua tu huyu mtu kuna vile hata that person ama your husband or a boyfriend, we definitely say or see that something is really this person anataka kuchajiwa.
Very good. And nataka ushikilie tu hapo hapo. Maggie Nyox, shikilia tu hapo hapo. We'll come to romance being part and parcel of bedroom mirror in our second edition or part 2. But I want to be a bit personal and go to Nelly. Nelly, I want your mic on so that I ask you a question so that you answer it directly without mincing. Now, we have talked about being intentional, being purposeful, declaring the intentions as early as possible. As a lady, maybe you can give us a sample. How do you want to be prepared in terms of me being intentional to you?
You see, all of us have different love languages. You know, as a couple, you've talked about this thing, you know how I behave. At times, you might just even buy for me a lingerie. I just find it in the bedroom. You just drop it there. I'll know exactly you're trying to communicate to me in a certain way, in a particular way. You know, a lingerie might be a gift, but now when you give it to me and I find it in the bedroom, I know exactly, oh, my man needs me. You get. So you can even there are many ways of preparing your woman, and there are many ways of also knowing that your man wants you. There are many ways. It depends on your love language. Some people, they would start it by communication, intentionally telling your partner during the day, today I just want you. You get. But MC, me, I believe if I'm married to the person that I love, I don't need to be prepared by anybody to receive my man. Because he walks into the room, I look at him, I feel like, this is somebody I chose. So that's why I'm telling you, it goes back to the choices that we make. Some of us married good in bed, but not the father of the kids, But now when you come to marriage, you want a complete package. You see, because sex and love alone cannot sustain a marriage. It can't.
Yeah.
It can't.
Wonderful.
It comes with care, because somebody might love you so much, but they don't care about you. They're never kind with their words. They don't treat you well. So I feel like people communicate differently depending on their love languages. But couples assume I project my own love language to my partner, and I want them to respond to it in a loving way. You get? Instead of me studying him and him studying me, I'm projecting mine to them. Because I love gifts, I'm gonna buy him a gift. And maybe he loves the affirmation, or he loves spending quality time. That is his love language. So I think we tend to project our own interests by showing what we really want and imagining my partner needs to understand and interpret this is love, not knowing that is your love language. It is not his. Yes.
Wonderful. And I think I like that kind of comment and mindset, that there is that communication, there is also understanding the love language. And this is a question I'll pose to everybody, even our viewers and those of us who are following us live. Do you know the love language of your partner? Do you know what he needs? Do you know how to communicate when you want to nini? Ama ni kumuuma masikio ukidhania ni romantic. See you after this short break. Over to you, studio. And we want to ensure that the modern world, we are enjoying issues related to the bedroom. And we left it at issues related to kuzima stima na kutozima stima. And we say, there is a saying that says, gharama ni kuona na kuguza.
Sawa, mufanye kama stima imewaka. Hata mkipenda mfanye mchana, even under the sun, as long as both of you want it. Unaona? But at times also couples switch off the lights because the kids, it also attracts attention of the children. The children might want to come and peep and see what's happening in the bedroom. So there are many reasons that surround the switching off of the light.
Welcome back, our viewers and our followers. Remember, this is Afrique 24 TV channel where we bring you fascinating stories about the African stories and also the worldwide. Remember, we have quite a number of programs. We'll be elaborating quite a number of them before the end of the show. And this is Bed of Roses, where we disseminate information about love. And today we are discussing very important issues to do with the bedroom. The bedroom mirror. When you look at yourself, where you started, where you are, where you want to be, are you passionate enough? Have you kept the fire burning? And that is why we want you to engage us. I can see quite a number of comments coming on board. Eric Morelli saying, great Sagana watching. Mary Lowell, Nelly, I second your point. Maris, we know you are the friend. This was to Maginyox. Jamhurian, especially when the kids hear Nduru. Remember, this is bedroom mirror, part 2. Anne, do you know the love language of your partner, and how do you make sure that you don't end up eating his ears thinking that it is romantic?
I would speak for the modern woman. Nowadays, we don't fear asking for sex. And as Nelly said, when you know your partner and you know their love language, you know where to touch and where it ticks. So yeah, I do.
Go on, just go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Kindly go on.
Yeah, as I was saying, yes, I do. I do know the love language of my partner, and I believe he knows mine.
Wonderful.
As a modern woman, I wouldn't beat around the bush. I'll just go straight to the point, and he knows how But the minute I change into what he knows, that's what she wants. Yeah.
Wonderful. And I want to bring my brother Kimanzi on board and ask him a question. The man has been known, there is the African man or the traditional man and the modern man. The modern man goes through the processes and procedures of preparation and such. The traditional man knows bahari yake. Which one do you purport to support, Kimanzi? My brother. Kindly unmute. Kindly unmute. Kindly unmute.
Oh, you are hearing me well right now, eh?
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, I support because the man knows. But you know, I have come in the middle of the conversation. Can you elaborate what was the previous saying? Because I want to pop in this wonderful conversation that is happening.
My question is to bring the man perspective in terms of preparation. The ladies here have talked about how well they need to be prepared. Communication, there is something you need to prepare me, send me that text, spoil me and such kind of things. Na wanaume tuna fail. Nasikia ni kuumana tu masikio. We are not preparing our ladies well. Are you a victim or is this the situation in the ground?
You know, MC Jesse, this one, it now depends with the human being. You know, men are different. You know, some men are romantic. Actually, when I focus in that dimension, as a woman, when you have your woman, the first thing, if for example, she's an accountant and you are a journalist, so during the day, even the morning when you leave the house, make sure you prepare your woman, you know, good morning, baby. You know, umetoka asubuhi, you have just left the house early in the morning. Make sure you prepare her well. You call her sweet names. You know, you romanticize her. You tell her, you baby, today, you know, it's on Friday. Yeah, we are going out. You just send her some sweet texts. You know, there is a conversation that can make someone get emotional. Not just sending the text and asking, how is the children? You know, baby, today you gave me a very nice breakfast. I would like even you to give me that way when we come in the bed, you know. So there is a certain way whereby you send a conversation, and I want men to learn how to use emojis, you know. There is a way where you can use emoji, not just sending a very flat conversation. You know, make use of emojis. You know, those emojis can even make a woman get that taswira. You know, you give that taswira, anajua emoji sio kutuma tu text unamwambia good morning baby, you know. Unamtumia good morning baby, alafu unaongeza tumaji hapo mbele.
M-Pesa pia ni poa sana.
Kama chungwa na kanini na kama chungwa.
Relax. Sijamaliza mnanikatia. So I mean there's your preparation. Unaona ikifika saa saba pale, during lunch time pale unamwambia baby enjoy, you know, kama kuna pesa unamwambia hata kama uliacha pesa pale, hata kama ako kazi. Unajua most of women nowadays are career women. So unamwambia kama ni lunch time umeenda ukule, hata kama ni pizza. Unajua siku hizi ladies they love KFC meals. Unamwambia baby enjoy. Then after that Johnny kitu kama saa 9 sasa unamwambia hey baby, unamwambia just send a text, mwambie hi baby, I feel so hardy. I think today we can do it even 5 hours. Yeah? So you prepare her. You send a text unamwambia hey, I feel like busting. And there is something that the men don't know. Make sure you use your phone. You have your phone even when you are on your seat, when you are chatting. Give her just a small a picture showing how you feel. You know, you can even send a picture showing how you feel down your trouser. So she will just have that idea that my man today is very ready. You know, don't just stay there and wait till the night. During the night now, I have a woman. No, prepare her. And when you come home, make sure when you hug her, give her a spank and a peg. She will know that today. Leo nayo ni kukujana. Sisi tunapika tu pale hata hujaprepare. Mimi naye najuanga I can make someone wait hata akiwa huko mbali.
See, nataka ushikilie hapo.
Men learn how to use emojis. Emojis hazikuweko pale, zikuwe tu zinatumika bure.
Nataka
Wanaamua
ushikilie
tume
hapo.
emoji.
Nataka ushikilie hapo. You can see even the passion, and this is what men do, the modern men. This is what we are doing actually. You can see even he wants to stand, and yet he cannot fit in the camera. At the end of the day, when he's asking how to prepare a woman, send her, and this is what we do. And I'm also a victim of being over romantic to my lady, whereby in the morning when I leave the house. Yes, when I leave the house, I have to prepare. She has to know. I have to declare an intention in the morning that when I'm coming in the evening, there is something special. And definitely,
Yes,
I
kurarua,
must always,
yeah.
I must always make sure that whatever I'm passing, the information, I make sure that there is something, she knows it is going to be dripping.
You know, and again, MC Jesse here now. It depends with the kind of, you know, when you are dating, you have to make sure the person you are choosing matches your nastiness. You know, some of us, we are very nasty and we talk very evil things. But again, that nastiness only depends with your partner. You are just a career person. But again, when it comes to love,
Boniface, nataka ushikilie hapo kwanza. Ngoja kidogo, Boniface. That sounds, somebody has said, that sounds like a builder's way. Straightforward, hard on. Ni kukuja kupita na wao ama pahali pote kuunda njia pahali hakuna njia. Kuna mtu amesema hivyo. Is it how you like it, Nelly? Nelly?
Sorry, what was the question? I'm sorry. What was the question?
There is that description, the description that has been given by Boniface, emotionally, conjugal theory, and all those. Is that how you want to be prepared, to be massaged, to be told the good things? But the person who feels like whatever Boniface is explaining is that way, as straightforward, hard-on. Hakuna kubisha, ni kupita tu na walls.
No, for me, I don't think that will work for me, but it might work for another woman. For me, I have a problem with what Boniface said. You know, there's this nature of creating a big expectation where a woman is waiting for you and knows, you know what, the door is gonna go down, you know. So in her head, there's also she has her own expectations. She's already in the mood and everything else. Hizi vitu zingine hata zingine inakataa, unaelewa? And then now this lady was waiting for you to do these things and everything else, and then you don't go where she wanted you to go. You will not reach where she wanted you to reach, you know. So I think self-gratification so much to your spouse in a way of trying to prepare them for love, it's a bit intimidating to the other person, because now the woman is expecting you and has high expectations, and then you never know, that is the time you're not even going to perform. You get? So when it becomes a norm, she'll start now putting something in her head and saying, you know, hata nimezoea hizo kelele zako, unapiganga tu kelele na ukikuja hapa there's nothing unafanyanga. You get? So it's something. I don't think building high expectations in a couple is. There's somebody's background noise. I don't think building that high expectation. Is good. I don't think it's a healthy thing. But personally, what I would not want to go that route, because that one will not work for me. Me, by the way, after M-Pesa is enough. Just an M-Pesa message ignite me better. It's a good morning. I don't know what it means.
I will give you Boniface. I'll come to you. Boniface, I'll come back to you. I'll come to you, Boniface. I'll come to you kindly. Now, Nelly has brought on a very important issue and a very important aspect, that sometimes it doesn't mean the rowdiness, the hypeness that comes on board. Sometimes it needs a cool, systematic process. So that if the performance is below par, usiaibike sana, uaibike kidogo, si kweli? Wengine wanajichocha, inakuwa tu ni hewa bure kabisa. Is it so, Maginyox? Do you prefer somebody who is hyped or somebody who is cool,
Kwanza mimi
systematic?
before I answer that question, nataka kuuliza Boni kama ako single. I want to ask Boni kama ako single kwanza, kwa sababu
He will answer.
the
He will answer in a
vibes
few.
ako na qualities.
Ako na vibes.
Mm.
Why?
Ako na tuzuri sana. Unaona venye anasema mambo ya comment. I mean mambo ya keep on checking on your woman. Keep sending those two love emojis. Be real, be romantic. Ndo yani boost those messages with to M-Pesa messages. No.
Amen.
Yani
Amen.
anakuprepare. And there is this point that Anne said, and I want to back it up. You know, it's all about preparation. You prepare yourself. Like for example, when you're eating ugali, you can't eat ugali without washing your hands. So you have to prepare yourself for you to eat that ugali. The same case applies to bedroom matters. When you want to eat that ugali, when you want to have that intimacy, you have to prepare yourself. Again, one of
Maybe we may have lost her a little bit, but I'm sure she will get back. And do you want the hype one mwenye anakutayarisha kwa kifua ama somebody who is systematic, like somebody who sends just an M-Pesa?
I think
And?
that person. So the other one should be a bit toned down a little bit.
question.
You are the
Hizi
hype
kweli
person.
vitu ni zenu. Are you supposed to be taking ama you're supposed to be mnaomba ama mnajichukulia wenyewe? And do you need to prepare yourself, or unaenda unajichukulia ati when the man is coming in the house or when the woman is coming in the house utaki hata freshen up, au unamchukua unampeleka kwa kiti? Hiyo maneno ingine ama kwa hiyo maneno ingine.
Wonderful. And there's something you want to say?
Because for example, Bana, let me finish. For example, okay, I'm married, right? So they say that
Yes,
when
you are.
you're married, you become one. They say your things are my things, and my things are your things. So, okay, are we supposed to be giving it anyhowly without asking? Again, are we supposed to be praying for it before having that sex or before having that intimacy? Those are two questions nataka kujibiwa. Maybe pia watu wa comment wanaweza nijibu hiyo swali pia.
Wonderful. As we contemplate on that, Anne, you are saying something?
First of all, maybe before I continue with my point, I think once you put a systematic way of having sex, it gets boring.
Yeah.
Like if there's a timetable of this is how we do things here, it gets boring. So you have to also have those times where Boniface is saying, you come to the house, I was preparing you, blah, blah, blah. Yes, there might be expectations that won't be met. But I think once in a while, not every time, because we also want some, not that you're coming to the house and you're choking.
Ndio ati anakushika anaanza kukutoa kama ni
I think
let Anne finish up. Okay, I'm going to come to systematic. I'll be giving each one of us a chance so that we have a
bro, you're not giving me
coordinated
time. You're not giving me time.
I'm coming to you in a few. Now, Anna said something that sometimes it should be a flow. And I'll also comment, as I bring Boniface on board, I think it's also good not to be so suggestive in that when I act in a certain way, you definitely know it is what I want. I think I should be systematic, and I should also have what we call surprises, so that at the end of the day, the end product becomes making love and not just having sex. Boniface, you had some points.
So let me clarify the point that I said. I did not say that it is a straightforward thing, but I focused on preparation. One thing what I know, someone had asked there whether I am. No, I am not married. I'm single and I'm located in Dagoretti. So what
I know that
I mean. So what I mean. No, so what I mean. What I mean. I mean now, personally, I believe that if you have a woman and you are dating someone, the best thing to do is even if men struggles to get a woman, but whenever they get a woman, they get relaxed. Personally, when I get a woman, I don't get relaxed. I always vibe my girl day and the night, even if I'm sleeping with her on a daily basis. Make sure you vibe a girl. If you relax, then that girl will know that this man just got me and relax. Make sure you vibe a girl, even if you are having her every day. Vibe her, tell her sweet things. This gender needs to be loved. Women are naturally fragile. So if you love them, then they will make sure they will be submissive and definitely they will do everything to you. So if you show love, definitely this woman will be on to your toes anytime. But men, when they get a woman, you struggle to get a woman, but after you get the woman, now you quit. You just show less concern about the woman. Me personally, I don't believe in that, because I believe if I have a woman, then I have to show her love, even when I'm away. Personally, I am a mobile person. So whenever I'm away, I make sure that I engage my girl in time. But again, there is this thing that someone said, expectation. Here now it depends with the ability of a man here. Men are different. Some men here may be giving you expectation, but they fail to accomplish their mission. Here now it depends with the person who you are dating. Because personally, I believe whenever I have the woman, and then she is the one who will run away from the bed. She is the one who will say that baby imetosha. Because I believe, give her to the maximum. And again, men nowadays, they don't know something known as head to head. When it comes to football matters, there's something known as head to head. When Barcelona goes head to head with Real Madrid, there is something known as head to head, and that is the only thing that activates and nourishes a woman. Make sure if you are a man, you nourishes your woman. Go head to head, because that is your woman. If you go head to head, then your woman will be very relaxed and will give you up to the maximum. So make sure you go head to head. Men, don't think that something is not yours. That something is mine. I will chew it like Mira or cabbage or manag.
What is head to head? What is head to head?
Yes, head to head. I mean, I want to elaborate head to head. Head to head in this situation is
30 seconds.
When you're a man now, right? So if your man and your woman is there, don't just come there and after romancing, then you just pump in and now it's time to pump. No, it is not time to go to pumping. This is not a borehole. Go down. Do that thing, because she's yours, man. She's yours. Make sure. But make her vibrating. Make her vibrate. There is some sort of thing. Kuna kuanga na soti fulani, kachumbi fulani pale inakuanga addictive. But men don't know.
Sawa. Boniface, Boniface is getting emotional properly until he can't stop until I stop him.
I'm explaining. I'm explaining, bro.
Now, he has brought in a very important issue that we need to be creative and bring on board so many modern aspects. We don't have just to directly go to honeypot. We have to prepare each other. I have to maybe use my hands, let my hands do the walking. I have to maybe let my tongue be prolonged and
the tongue
and do what I'm required to do. I have to prepare you, even maybe by showing you a video, different styles, grasshopper, and all those aspects. But now, a problem comes on board.
That one is so hard.
Na hii ndio wanaume wanaumia sana. Nitaulizwa jioni nikikuja na hizo kwa nyumba. Hizo maneno, hiyo ushetani umetoa wapi? Nelly, how am I supposed to answer that? No, Boniface, hold on.
Let me ask a question kindly, please. Is it good if when a couple watch wakati wana watch pornography? Couples.
Wonderful. We are coming to pornography as one of our subtopics in a few. I want to know, when we introduce new aspects and new things in bed, must it translate to umetoa wapi style? And this was a question that was asked by Jamhurian. Picha zingine atauliza kama zile Boniface alikuwa anasema, atauliza unatumiwa na nani ili unitumie. Nelly, how do we end this conversation that whatever I bring in bedroom must have been coming from someone else?
I think it's very problematic. It's problematic when you go and source for these things as an individual, and then you want to force the idea to me as a person. Let me tell you, there are many things that couples can do together. When you're introducing a new style or introducing new things, we've been doing. Let us say we've been married for 10 years. I've been assuming that we enjoy what you do with you in bed. Then you just come up abruptly and say, you know what? There's this thing I learned somewhere. Before you go and learn it, let us talk about it. Can we try new things? So let it be something that it has inclusion of all of us before you bring it to the bedroom. And even there's a time on my life, there's a lady who wrote me a mail. There's a man who wrote me a mail. And this lady, alienda kajigundua style fulani. Akaambiwa na fellow ladies that, have you ever touched your man in the anus? They really love it. They really love it. So this lady, because now she wants to try these new things, this lady went and tried this thing and tried to put her fingers on the man's anus. Until today, that marriage is in shambles. That lady, that man left the lady, and now the lady was trying to spice up their marriage. But the way she was taught on how to spice up the marriage was not comfortable with the man. So their things are not meant for you to enjoy as a couple, but you'll still enjoy what you do. Let peer pressure not make you just want to do things because you imagine Nyox is doing it in her bedroom.
Welcome back, our viewers. Remember, this is Bed of Roses here at Afrique 24 TV channel, where we are discussing Bedroom Mirror Part 2, and we're in the discussion and talking about what is it that we should carry forward to this bedroom. And before we went for a commercial break, Nelly, you were saying something?
Yes, I was just saying, peer pressure has really made people lose good people because they want them to be the other person. It's very problematic when your partner is sexually aroused by watching a film, like pornography. It is a problem, let me tell you. And at times you even find you are making love to Nelly, but your mind is not with Nelly. Your mind, you went and watched that thing first, and then now that is where you got your stimulation, and now you're only just coming to do the practicals on me. We are very different. Yeah. We are very unique. Me, just what I'll say is, every woman and every man has the capability of enjoying sex. The problem is we are busy trying to find perfection in us, want to be perfect in this thing, and we are losing the pleasure of trying to learn. There is pleasure in learning your partner. There is pleasure in touching your partner. There is pleasure in doing it wrong and then making it right as a couple. It is pleasure. Yes, wonderful. It's pleasure. And then when it comes now to my matrimonial bed, that's a sacred place. We do what we enjoy in our bedroom. That's why it's a big secret. That when the doors are closed, it is just me and you. Remember, I chose you amongst others. So there's pleasure in trying to get to know your partner. I cannot be Nyox, I cannot be Anne, but there's something unique about me that is gonna ignite my man, and it's gonna want to be with me. That is why at times we look at a couple and say, aliona nini kwa huyu? You will never know. Yeah. You will never know. Yes.
Wonderful. And I think I want to also echo those sentiments as I bring Nyox on board, that bedroom is a place for pleasure, not pressure. Usivunjike miguu ukijaribu kumfurahisha, ni kuinua ati mguu uguze ceiling, na saa hizo yako si hiyo. Yako ni domicile, receive. and at the end of the day, you become relevant. So you don't have to exaggerate. You don't have to do what Boniface has said. And this is a disclaimer to our viewers that whatever Boniface says applies to him and him only. Kindly don't try that.
No.
Uvunje vitanda huko ama uvunje mtu wako huko in the process of trying to do what Boniface is saying. Nyox, do you agree that
Yes.
we don't need to bring a lot of pressure into
Yes.
these bedroom issues?
Yes,
No.
I totally agree. Especially there is this strong point
Sasa
yenye
unipei time.
amesema. There is this point that
Go
Nelly
on, yes.
amesema. There is this point that Nelly amesema that some ladies or some men, they work out of pressure. Like for example, they have seen or they have a discussion. You know, we ladies, when you see us, tumeka mahali kama ka group. Yes, we are talking about how is my man, anakuanzanga aje, is your man romantic? So unasikia like kuna venye boyfriend or a husband to a certain friend of yours anakuambia na anakupe pressure, hey, this what my man does to me, or can you try this? Venye Nelia anasema, for example, that friend mwenye aliambiwa the secret ati ni kuguza anas. Na kuna wengine pia walikuwa wanasema a secret, ukitaka mwanaume akupende sana na akupe yake yote, muguze kwa balls. That person, muguze kwa balls. That is the weakness of a man. So some of us na ndo sometimes unaona there are some marriages that are zina break because of kukosa kusatisfyiwa when it comes to sex things, because mambo za bedroom, you know, sometimes umeenda kwa mwanamke wako unamwambia can we have intimacy today, na anakwambia not today. If that man was really in need, atakuacha na ataenda nje. So it's always good to have a conversation and a preparation.
Wonderful.
That is what I can say, but it's by the way, nowadays watu wana work out of pressure. When you see people discussing na, by the way, hii mambo ya sex imechangia pakubwa sana watu madoa mingi kuvunjika.
Wonderful.
So I think,
and it's good because
yeah,
because you have talked about the pressure, and at the end of the day, just like the examples that has been given by the two ladies, one inasema just touch a man's ass, the other one touch the balls, mwingine atasema nyonya to boobs za mwanaume zinaitwaje, the breast of a man, those ones, mwingine maskio kutafuna and such kind of thing. I think it's good to understand your man and also your lady and also your partner and know what is it that you are made up of. Somebody else touch of the balls doesn't translate directly to everybody. There is no universal point or G-spot of each and every person, as much as we may acclimatize and say that this is the common one. But at the end of the day, know your man. Is it the same, Anne, as I also bring Boniface on board? Anne?
Yeah, and Jesse, before we continue, I think we need to take a few comments.
Yes, we can take a few comments. I've been taking quite a number of them. Iman Rashida says men are not in relationships. Men that are not in relationships have the best advice. That is somebody's in a good year is saying, Boniface, be gentle with your ladies, treat them as special carriers. Somebody is saying also, bedroom is an adult secret place and watching porn is a red flag. As we come to that other issue, maybe you can comment on that one, and then Boniface before introduce the second last subtopic of the day.
And Larry More is saying that this, I have provided a scientific study that has proved that what God has said, commandment number 7, adultery, 10, coveting. And this last one will teach you that marriage is spiritual union. So as you play around, just jua ni fire mnachezea. Okay, so what was the question?
The question was, now, do you agree with the fact that you need to understand your man differently and also understand him on his own rather than bow to the pressures that come with the discussions in office and such?
Yeah, I agree. Every person is different when it comes to sex and everything else. So I wouldn't tell my peers to try something on their husbands that I feel that is working on my end. People are different, so there is what works for us, and it might not work for Nyox, might not work for Nelly. So yeah, I believe you're
Wonderful.
supposed to stick to your lane when it comes to sex. It's
Wonderful.
personal. Yeah.
Wonderful. Boniface, how do you stick to your lanes when it comes to what you want and what she wants? Boniface?
No, no. Here now it depends with the person. Personally, it now applies in different ways, because if you have your person, then you have to know what he wants and what he or she wants, because any man is totally different from the other. There are some men who don't like some things, so they hate some things. So whenever you are having your man, make sure you understand your partner well, because there are some men whereby if you send them some nasty things, they will just be on their heads, because they are so high. They want to abuse you. But again, someone said here that watching pornography is so bad. Again, I don't like those things, because why do you watch those things? I have found some partners being impressed by watching those things. You are man and you are woman. You are married. You are dating. Why should you watch those things? So that
But
those
Boniface,
things are not very important.
Boniface, you said earlier that you'll be sending pictures and videos. What will you be sending?
No, bro. I was not saying watching those things. No, I was saying, when you are when you are at job, when you are at job, like now you can see what I'm wearing. You can see what I'm wearing. So when you're at job, you can have a relaxed posture like this, and you are chatting with a woman. So when you are chatting with a woman, tell her, baby, you can take a selfie and tell her, hey, baby, you can see how I am so bored. I think you
A
can be
selfie
here
of
so that
which
you
part?
can give me some chum chum. Yeah. So
A selfie of
those
what?
are the kind of pictures I was saying, not just
Okay, let me ask, and I want to narrow it down to you, Boniface. You said
No,
you share photos and
I was
pictures
not
and such.
saying sending.
Now, photos that are supposed to make one know that there is a
Photos
mood
I
set.
meant from you personally.
Do you want to say?
You know,
No, listen
No,
and answer this.
ulisema between the legs. The photo
Yeah.
between the between the
yes,
legs.
mimi nikiwa job hata unajua ina depend kama unakuanga what makes you high. Mimi naweza tuma message hivi niongee na mtu, then I get to turn nikiongea na mtu hivi na nikifeel tu napiga tu picha hapa hivi, namwambia angalia vile imegura kwa trouser, yeah. Yani hiyo design si ati inamaanisha vitu mbaya, hiyo design right.
Now,
Sijui unaelewa hizi vitu bro, like
that is good. And actually, we are liking the discussion. Remember, you can like, share, comment through our social media platforms. That is at YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all social media handles. Afrique 24 TV channel. We are found. We are always here each and every Friday. Bed of Roses from 8 p.m. East African time. There are also quite a number of shows that come on board. On Saturdays, we have Dimba. We'll be explaining more about this. We have Political Arena and such kind of things, which we'll be discussing later on. I want to ask now a different question. And the first answer I want is either a yes or a no, or is it a plus or a minus? And everybody before, maybe my panelists, before you answer, you say if it's a plus or a minus, and then you give us your view. In the modern bedroom, there are so many things that have affected relationships and the performances. Some people have become irrelevant simply because they want to do the acrobats and do what is not required. Some have even tried to energize themselves to jumpstart. Unajua kuna gari ya kujumpstartiwa na kuna gari ya ignition. Unaweka tu ignition ina peak 80 kilometers per hour, lakini kuna ingine lazima usukume for 3 hours. Now, in terms of those dysfunctionals and also coming on board, I will start with you, Nyox. Karibia screen. Issues of pornography and sex toys in bedroom. Is it a plus or a minus in bedroom? And what are your sentiments about this?
It is a minus to me.
Why do you say
It's
so?
a minus because if a couple, if you are couples, why are you having those things in the bedroom? First of all, does it mean that the partner or your partner is not satisfying you when it comes to sex? To me, is a big no, because I don't see the importance of having those things. When you have a man, na hiyo kitu iko alive, but the toy will not make you feel anything. But when you have somebody you are having intimacy together, you will feel a change. Lakini hizo toys, to me it's a negative.
For you, it's a
Yeah.
negative. And maybe our viewers and our followers, you can comment about this issue, this subtopic of this topic of bedroom mirror part 2, and also discuss what are your views in regard to pornography and sex toys. And how do you regard these
Yeah.
two issues of pornography and sex toys in bedroom?
First, pornography is out. I believe first, I'm a spiritual person, and I believe there are some spirits that come with those things. So I wouldn't bring it to my bedroom with my husband.
Yeah.
When it comes to sex toys, do you know a vibrator cannot, this Nini cannot vibrate as a vibrator. So the minute you start
Mujulus.
using it, yeah,
It's
Mujurus.
called Mujulus.
But-
I have seen you doing this. I have said it is Mujulus.
yes, it cannot vibrate as a vibrator. The minute you start bringing such things in the bedroom, it affects the marriage. So for me, it's not a plus. It's a minus.
It's a no for both of them, simply because when issues of sex toys come on board, then the male responsibility becomes inactive and gone to the wire.
Yeah.
Nelly, pornography and sex toys.
Yeah. Pornography. Pornography, no. Pornography, no, because there's an image that is in your head. I might not become that person you want me to become, meaning I have to imitate those people for me to please you. So for me, pornography is a no. There's pleasure in learning whatever I want to enjoy, and there's pleasure in doing mistake as a couple and correcting each other to perfect your skills in the bedroom. When it comes to dildos, I'll say dildos are not bad, depending on how you introduce them to your partner. You see, there are many things that happen in the bedroom. That's why it's a secret between two people. If the problem I have is, if me as a woman, I go get the dildo and bring it to my marriage, then that's a problem. But there are sexual desires and pleasures that can be experienced using things like dildos. And then as a couple, you want to get your dirtiest, like it's just like even having a pole for dancing in your bedroom, But how you introduce it to you two is what really matters. So it's a way of also just taking your bedroom life to another level. As a couple, you do it as a couple, but don't bring it to replace the man. As in, wewe mwanamke, you've gone and purchased the dildo. Now you're in the bedroom after memalizana na wewe umewasha dildo. That one. Atani kama there's something I'm not doing it. I'm not doing right. There are many sexual pleasures in the bedroom that a couple can decide and explore them together. And they're not bad things if it's done consensually, as in both of you are in agreement and it's not competing with the other partner. You can even be handcuffed, there are whips, there are many things that couples are doing in the bedroom. So I would support the dildo. And again, medical issues can even allow you bring some things in the house just to make your partner feel good. Juu utaki afeel ni kama there's no man in this house. So it depends on how you introduce them and how you embrace them together as a couple.
Wonderful.
It should not come as a replacement. but it should come as an agreement between the two of you to spice up your bedroom experience.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Before I come to Boniface, Nelly, you have said that we try to view this from a different perspective, whereby this is more of a complementary, it's not a substitute, because it can do away with a man's ego and also a lady's ego big time. I don't have, it is not a matter of after I finish with this person, I run to the washroom, do my thing, or do something.
Yes.
And you have said, like, for example, nikikuwa nimekomboa nyumba natafuta pole naweka katikati ya bedroom, tukihama na hama nayo.
Hapana, unajua hizi ni zile vitu unaweka tu kwa bedroom, nyumba yako umejenga. You know we are blessed differently. Kuna watu wamejengea room zao. You know you need to be intentional about your spouse. Like for example, you know very well you have a man who loves chilling with his friends, his workmates. Why don't you, when you're building, why don't you tell him, okay, there's a man cave, there's a space for a man cave for you and your friends to chill. Let him feel like part of the house, that even his friends can come and enjoy their drink in the man cave. You know, as a woman also, we pia kutengeneza vitu zako. Have your own red room where you can leave your bedroom and just go to the red room and do all the weird things that life needs to, do it as a couple. Why do we want to experience these things with other women outside, but you don't want to experience them with our spouses?
And that maybe answers the question. Pornography is not bad when you are acting just the two of you.
Pornography is bad, even if it's the two of you.
Now, what you will be doing?
And things are different.
What about when you're watching? When you're watching, is it bad? Or when you're doing
yes, it is.
Whatever you are doing. Yeah, when you are together with your partner and you are doing it in any way, munapigana mijeredi. Munafungana mipingo. That is pornography that you're acting, just the two of you, not for purposes of being viewed by anyone else, but each other, right?
What about
unajua hizo handcuffs ni venye sisi sasa wa Afrika tunaziona kwa porno, unaelewa? But it is normal for a couple to go to an adult store, buy handcuffs and say, you know what, it's Valentine's Day, let's get dirty. It's normal.
Nelly, tupeleke polepole kwanza hapa. Nelly, tupeleke polepole hapa. Handcuffs unafungwa mkono ama unafungiliwa pahali?
Unafungua pahali. I surrender all
it is like crucifying. Be crucified.
Unafungwa miguu ama mikono ama zote?
Both. Ukitaka ufungwe mguu, ukitaka ufungwe mikono.
Utajirusha. Okay.
And that is what?
A rape case, a raping case.
No. If it's consensual, it's not
why would you kwa nini ufunge mtu ati handcuff ati ndo ati you surrender? That is raping.
Usienda nataka. Yenda nataka. Ni bibi anataka. Nifunge, dadi nifunge. Wacha nikuwe mfungwa wako.
Alafu what about masturbation, kunyonga, killing the monkey in the bedroom? Well you are couples. I mean the man is not satisfying satisfying me, or the woman is not satisfying the man, so ana decide the before or ladha, badala ya kutumia hizo vitu, the vibrator and the Mujuru toys. So anaona too, the best thing he or she can do is to masturbate. What about that?
No.
Is there a common masturbation between the two of you? Can you two masturbate together or something?
That is what I'm asking also. Nauliza, unaona, maybe there is a partner who is not satisfying the other partner sexually.
I don't think you need to do. I don't think.
I don't want to use those toys. The best thing I can do is to kill the mannequin, and I satisfy myself. Na hiyo inaisha hivyo. What about that when it comes to bedroom matters?
Nyoks, masturbation is very addictive, and you cannot get out of it. Let me tell you. And it continues killing your sex desire for your partner. It will kill it, and forever you will now no longer feel anything with a man, and you only want to feel yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
So let me tell you,
Okay.
when you feel those desires, it is time for you to communicate to your partner. Find an amicable way that does not include self gratification. Because once you get how to sort out unsatisfaction in the bedroom, you are no longer in that bedroom, my sister. You will go
Okay.
out.
Wonderful. Shikilieni tu hapo. We are talking about this issue of pornography and sex toys. Is it a yes or a no in bedroom? And we have had quite a number of different views as far as this is concerned. Are they the same sentiments with you, Boniface? Would you allow pornography, sex toys, hizo handcuffs, mijeredi kwa bedroom? Utakubali? Boniface? Hii maneno imeshtua Boniface. Boniface? Now, nilikuwa na Boniface, he has had. Yes, Boniface?
Personally, no. A very big no with capital letters, because we know, MC just there is something.
Sorry, he is breaking, but I'm sure he will be back in a few. Na hii mijeredi nani anapigwa nayo?
I am back.
Okay. Oh, come back. Welcome.
I mean, there is something that is so bad. Like, what brings those things is, number one, is a lack of satisfaction. Yeah, satisfying your partner. Men and women, they need that satisfaction. Yeah? Because if you have a woman, one thing that I always make sure that those days when I had a woman, almost 3 years ago, I always made sure that whenever I have a woman, number one, before I do anything else, number one, if you want your woman to be very relaxed, to be very ready, make sure you reach you make her attain that that orgasm. Because if she attains the orgasm, definitely she will be very loose. The muscles will relax. We have in the pelvic girdle, for those who learn biology, in the pelvic girdle, there is muscles that are enclosed there. And those muscles, when it comes to ladies, they are very firm. So number one, when a woman reaches the orgasm, those muscles relax. So after the relax, now you can go on and do everything, because she has already attained the orgasm. So if someone is addicted to this masturbation, it means that there is one person who is not attaining the orgasm. Because if you are a man and you always leave your woman under suspense, definitely she will engage on those things. She will engage on using dead dose. But again, I always know that if someone is used to this natural thing, you will never go to those things, because there is a warmth that there is a feeling that comes with that warmth from Mr. Omuzigidi. Mr. Omuzigidi has his own characteristics that makes a woman feel it deep inside. Whenever you make use of your Omuzigidi, I'm very sure the woman will never run into those things. So I will not advocate for use of those things, because personally I believe natural things are very important. Never go to those things, because they will ruin your mind, and you will always make your partner not attain this orgasm. Because the most important thing when it comes to bed is to attain those orgasm. And women's orgasm are far away than men. A man can even dip Mr. Muzigiti deep inside, and he attains, he releases. But a woman, you have to prepare her slowly. It comes, unajua mimi wenye yani hizo maenzi, yani mpaka anakwambia ndio hiyo baby inakuja, relax, ndio hiyo inakam. Lakini wengine iwezi kuja haraka, inakuja polepole mpaka anakwambia ndio hiyo inakam. Unangoja mpaka inafika. Si eti unafanya hivi, unaingoja mpaka inafika. The moment inafika atakwambia, na utaona vile atajiachilia. So men, ukimfanyia hivyo hataenda kwa hizo vitu, hataenda kwa hizo dildos.
Wonderful. Those are sentiments from Bonnie, that it is good for us to go the natural way and do it the way it has been given, so that at the end of the day, when it is a procedure, a process, we can be able to own it up and also say, wonderful, there I am, baby. And you say, baby, come, baby, come. Wonderful. We are about to end our show, and as I give parting shots to all our panelists, remember, you have a chance to follow, subscribe, and also share our programming lineup. That is in terms of what we offer here at Afrique 24 TV channel. We also have lined up quite a number of programs that come on board, and we are also on board in terms of matters politics, matters sporting. The only thing we need to do is to share with you the sentiments where we are. Before we take one final lap, I want us to go back to the studio, have one commercial, come back, have parting shots, and we continue with the rest of the programming. Over to you,
Join us
studio.
every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a captivating journey into the world of love, relationships, and romance. Presented by the dynamic trio Maggie Knox, MC Jesse, and Annie Wawero. Bed of Roses promises to be your weekly dose of heartwarming stories, insightful discussions, and expert advice on matters of the heart. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or simply love a good love story, this is the show for you. Don't miss out on the chance to unwind and indulge in the joys and challenges of love, all brought to you by our talented hosts. Tune into Afrique 24 every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. and let us guide you through the enchanting world of Bed of Roses. Subscribe now and mark your calendars. You don't want to miss this. See you there.
Wonderful. Welcome back. I can see quite a number of comments from our chat room, whereby Goodia is saying that watching pornography is a crude way of enticing your partner. And Christine Mukami is also saying Boniface is all right. Women don't orgasm easily. Ukiona amesema niko ndio mimi huyo. It's not easy, but you need to understand and also appreciate your person. But the most important thing is to know your person and such. On the last question, before we get the parting shot, there is a question that has been raised by one of the members in our chat room, that it has become so modern that people have become evil in quotes by allowing other partners in bedroom. Is it applicable, or is it the devil at work? And
The devil is at work. Na ashindwe sana. Because the minute you start introducing somebody else in the marriage, now what is that? Is it that this person becomes a partner? Who are they? That's a stranger. So as for me, I wouldn't advocate that for whatever reason. That's a different thing. Is it polygamy, or who is this other person that we're bringing in? So for me, I wouldn't advocate.
so you wouldn't advocate for a three other person or another
In
person to
marriage.
come?
In marriage,
Yes.
no, I wouldn't.
Wonderful. Boniface, what is your take on
The
that?
bed holy.
Boniface, what
Come
is your
up
take on
again.
that?
Just curious.
Would you-
I've not heard.
Would
heard.
you allow a third partner into your bedroom?
What do you mean by that partner? You know, maybe there is someone who is not understanding that partner.
That partner is another person when you are in bedroom. Bedroom is meant for two people, a husband and a wife. But will you allow a third wheel, maybe another lady or another man, to come and enjoy and share what you are sharing in bedroom?
Hell no, bro, no, because you know, now it depends now with what you love doing. You know, when you go to bed, you know, personally, I believe whenever I'm in my bedroom, and I make sure that that is now you know, I call it a hell, because when I have someone in that area, I always make sure that there will be always a memory that is made from that room. Because now, if you had someone there, there will be no that privacy. You know, privacy is very important, because what you do there should not even come out of that room. What you do with your woman, what you do with your man should be very private. As again, I always say, men, as you get into marriage, make sure you know what you want in that marriage. You just not go and just get a woman and you always make her feel like she's not wanted. Like, give her what she wants. Again, men nowadays, they are more into other things. They don't focus with their women. That's why nowadays we have a lot of cheatings in marriage. Men, they don't focus on their women. And that is the biggest reason. When a woman feels that she is not wanted, she is not getting that attention. Attention here, number one, when we were created, God created Adam and Eve. And God saw that Adam was so lonely that he created Eve from that rib from Adam. So it is only by when you get kids are blessing. But again, one thing that is very important when you get into marriage is to make sure that woman will not feel unwanted. That woman will get everything that any woman can get. If a woman is satisfied in a marriage, definitely she will never look for ways to move out of the marriage. So I
Wonderful.
believe if you have a woman, make her feel that thing. Make her feel that she is loved. She came to your place. So Nelly said that women are very considerable. So she considered you that he came to your place. Now, why should you not make her feel that position? Because he is your wife. So make her feel that position. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yes.
I mean
You have
that very important thing in marriage is to make sure your woman is always happy. And
Wonderful.
the only thing that makes a woman feel happy is getting it up to maximum.
That's in order. Now, Maggie Knox, a third wheel in bedroom?
Sorry, about the third party.
Yes.
That one is I can say like Anne, that is demonic. And again, unakosea your partner heshima. I'm sure that is that bedroom. When we talk about matrimonial bed, it's between you both. It's not you are not supposed to involve the third party. So to me, I can say it's a demonic. It's a demonic.
Wonderful. And it's good because we are just getting that was a view that was highlighted. Before I bring Nelly on board, it's also good to celebrate what we do and also know that in this world, we also live in a cosmopolitan environment. And to our viewers, those of us watching from all over the world, if you want the best product of something I'm about to introduce, don't go far. It's just around the corner. Studio. Wonderful. If you want the best fish all over the world, fried, dry, wet, from wherever you are, don't go far. Talk to Nelly Okello. Is it true, Nelly?
Oh my goodness, that was a surprise. I didn't expect that. Wow. That was a surprise. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that advert to run like that. Man, thank you so much. Yes, if you want the legit fish, go nowhere other than Noel's Fish Deliveries. And I deliver worldwide. I sell fish from Lake Victoria, the best, in 254. Tunafika Maju, tunafika Canada, tunafika Atlanta, Georgia. Everywhere. Man, I'm so humble. That was a surprise. I didn't expect that. That's a big deal. For that to run there, that's a big deal. Yeah.
So our viewers, wherever you are watching from, each and every part of the world, remember Nelly delivers the best fish from Lake Victoria all over the world, and be sure you can get in touch. We'll be sharing, or as we have shared the contact as far as this is concerned. I'll bring you on board, Nelly, to comment on the third wheel, and then I'll give each and one of us a chance to give a parting shot before we come to the closure. Nelly,
there's nothing like a third wheel. Marriage is between two people. The moment you feel there's a pressure of introducing the third wheel, exit and let the third wheel replace you. That's it.
short, precise, and clear. You let the third wheel come on board, it
And
replaces
replace
you.
you, yeah. Because if I'm not enough, then go for what you want.
Mhm.
You know, if you
What-
think I'm not enough, go for what you want. But we cannot compete for the same thing and still call it a marriage.
Wonderful. I can see comments coming on board in the chat room. Goody is saying, Nelly, where is my fish? I'm ordering now. In our chat room, kindly get in touch with us. We will get in touch with you. Mzalendo is saying, I already received my order yesterday and I'm in Afghanistan.
Ooh.
He's in
Allah.
Afghanistan and he received his orders yesterday. So that is wise. A quick question before parting shots. Anne,
Yeah.
a broke man good in bed or a rich man bad in bed?
That will always be a tricky one for me because first I'm married, so I don't know how to answer that. Just a
Assume you are
good
not.
man,
You need a good
Yes.
man.
a
Where?
good man,
Where?
everywhere,
No, you have to go for one. A good
everywhere.
man
I
in
know
bed.
Nelly is about to get to my neck, but everywhere. The pocket, the bed, everything should be okay.
In order of preference, bed or pocket.
Everything. That's a tricky one. I will never
That's a
answer
trick one
that
for you.
right.
Maggie Knox, a good man who is broke in bed or a rich person who is poor in bed. Na unajua watu wanasemanga kuwa a rich man haambiagwi hada no.
Me, I could prefer both money and good in bed, not only one. Money and good
No,
in
no, you have
bed.
to go for one. Which one?
Why?
Ati?
Why? Huwezi barikiwa
Because
na kila kitu.
money and love, they go hand in hand.
Mhm.
We
There's
cannot,
no
for
romance without
example,
finance.
let me put it clear. For example, if a broke man, nasikianga hapo, it really needs a lot of energy. So we cannot go to bed when we are empty stomach. No. So I need that fish hiyo ya Nelly. I need that fish nikule nishiba kabisa na ugali. Alafu when I go to bed, a lot of energy. So it is money and good in bed both.
Ziendane
Muzoefu.
Si mambo na I cannot go there empty stomach because maybe mtu hata he will not satisfy me. He won't. But when you're good, when your stomach is full, unajiachilia tu kiwewe. Una speak in tongues, una speak in Chinese.
Wonderful. Now, Nelly,
Me definitely, I think you know my answer, money.
I do. Me too.
why do you say so?
Let me tell you, when my things are sorted, my bills are sorted, everything is sorted. Even that toothpick, we will work it out, my friend. There's nothing that is not workable where money is settled. We will work it out. We will make our bedroom beautiful. We are the modern women. I mean, money first.
Yes,
Money.
yeah, I like that point. Oh, it is very heavy.
Wonderful. Somebody is saying Romesu Yegon. Maybe I can have that displayed. That women will definitely, maybe we can check on that. Women will definitely go no matter what. Women will go for a rich man no matter what. Don't listen to women if she has that option. No one goes for a broke man. It's rare. Goodia
But you know, I
says,
don't know why. You know, MC, I don't know why men feel bad when women don't go for broke men. Yet even them, they have their sisters and they're advising their sisters to go for rich men. Why is it wrong when now another woman whom you are in love with dumps you for poverty and goes for a rich man? Women choose the money. There's no dignity in poverty. A broke man does not even know how love looks like. They don't even know how to express love. They don't know. The only thing they know is that I'm erected, I need to come. Now nakwanga na uchungu. So mimi
Goodia is saying, Goodia is asking you, Nelly, even to the pigs, just because you have some money.
I'm telling you, let me tell you. What is satisfaction to you, MCJ? Satisfaction is all in the mind. Sex is all in the mind. You get. Sex
Mhm.
is all in the mind. If I love you with who you
Mhm.
are and whatever you have, that is what I'm going to work with. You can't have everything. The problem is, unaona, the other day I said here, men have lost good women and married the wrong women because they called them cheap. When a woman is in love with you, even on the first date, they're gonna be submissive to you and enjoy what you do with them. You get? But most men judge such women and tell them that they're cheap. Then you end up marrying another woman whom you have to go and prepare them from Timbuktu to Kadem for them to even feel something for you.
Mhm.
You know,
That's good.
so me
Mhm.
personally, I believe that all of us were created uniquely. That person
Mhm.
unaita ati ako na toothpick might be using that toothpick very well, because we
Well,
have two different type of orgasms. We have the
Yeah.
clitoral orgasm and we have the vaginal orgasms. There are ladies who prefer to be deeper. There are ladies who prefer when it's on the clitoris. So this toothpick guy can play with the clit very well now.
It
Ah,
means ni vile tu
Nice slap
utaitumia.
so hard. Because now, I love the way you are slapping it.
And they also say that nafasi ya dereva ni ile ile.
hata kwa kanta ya miguu 36 hakuna gari kiti mbili ya driver.
Now, before the parting shots, Boniface, we were asking ourselves a question: which is more better to women, a broke man who is good in bed, or a rich man who is bad in bed? What are your sentiments to this, Boniface? Would you prefer to be broke and good in bed, or poor in bed but you have the chums? Boniface? As Boniface comes on board, and as I come on board, I want that comment from Godson or something of that sort. Somebody saying, I love the panelists, openness, kudos, be all blessed. Thank you so much, Goodia, and also thank you for being part and parcel of this each and every time. There is a comment, I had seen this one, going for a rich man in a relationship is that it doesn't last. Women make themselves feel like it will last, but they will always have problems because the only thing she went for was money. When you go for a rich man, this one will not last. Atafika menopause aanze, baada ya second mbili unaishikilia ili ikue sawa. Now, before we wind up, I want to give each one of us parting shots. Remember, this is a show that comes to you each and every Friday, 8 p.m. East African time, and you can watch us all over the world through our social media platforms, that is YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, without forgetting WhatsApp. And be sure you can always participate in this, comment, like, share, and all that. I'll start with you, Anne.
Thank you so much for this. Conversation has been really good. Sex is one topic that people don't like talking about in marriage, in relationships, but I'm glad that we have had this chance at Africa 24 to bring it and open it and talk freely about sex. And sex is very, very important in a marriage. It's very, very important. So thank you so much, Africa 24, for giving us this opportunity to discuss about matters sex. I really enjoyed the topic.
Wonderful. As I bring on board Maggie Knox to give us final sentiments, kindly you can display Nelly's mobile phone number on our screen so that those who want us to order can do so after this. Let's go to Maggie Knox, kindly.
Okay, I'm so enlightened and I'm so happy to be part of this bed of low esteem. And I've been so actually nimekuwa too educated sana when from the time we started this show, not only about bedroom matters, and we've have several topics about marriage, relationship and love. And as what Anne had said, si pahali kwingi unaweza sikiza this kind of topics. And also I could love to appreciate Africa 2024 for giving us that chance and opportunity to come and speak our mind and interact with our viewers from all over the world. We are so grateful for giving us the platform to talk about love, and especially bedroom issues. See, not kila mahali watu wanaongeanga kuhusu bedroom, and we are so grateful.
Thank you so much, Maginyo. Boniface,
Yeah.
your parting shots, kindly. Maybe before I get to Boniface, I can come to you, Nelly. Remember, Nelly's number is displayed on our screens. In case you want to have this fish delivered to you anywhere you are in the world, kindly get in touch with her. The phone number +254 799 049 181 as it is displayed on the screen. Nelly, kindly your parting shots.
Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, let me appreciate the platform. Yeah, when I was invited here, I didn't know that it's gonna be something I'm interested in like this. I love meeting new people. It's good meeting Anne, meeting Nyox, meeting you, Jess, meeting Boniface, and all the amazing people who are here to just make this show a beautiful thing, So yes, for deliveries and everything else, that's my number. You can order fish from me. I will deliver to you at your doorstep. Oh, yani these things are making me emotional. Thank you so much, whoever did this.
Oh,
Yeah, this is big for me. When you're in business, you just want your business to be outside there. And this is visibility. We're in a digital world. So yes, thank you so much for whoever did this. This is big for me. I can't pay you anything just to say thank you, but just to appreciate what you've done for me. So my parting shot on today's topic is this. Love is a beautiful thing. In fact, the greatest gift that God gave us is love. That is why God gave his only begotten son, that whoever believed in him shall never perish but live
perish.
an everlasting life. So we can only show love to one another. You cannot claim to love Christ, yet you don't love the person you're with in the relationship or even your neighbor. So if somebody has chosen you or you've been chosen by somebody to do life together, just realize you're not marrying a perfect person. We have all of us have our own imperfection, but there is joy in learning your partner, getting to know their weaknesses and their strengths. Anybody who is looking for reasons to walk out of their marriages will always find a reason to walk out of it. Anybody who is looking for reasons to stay will always find a reason to stay in their marriage. There's no marriage without communication. There's no any successful intimacy without communication. Know your partner, understand your partner, communicate to them to understand them. Don't just talk to them for you to reply them. Communicate to understand each other. When you go to the bedroom, be vulnerable enough so that your partner can feel comfortable around the bedroom area so that he can express himself in a way that he will not feel judged. Nobody is perfect. What you're doing in your bedroom is just beautiful for the two of you. Each and every bed has their own secret. Each and every marriage have their own pattern of moving. So allow yourself to learn in the process and be perfect for the two of you, but not for the society. Let the pressure of the society not make you want to mold something that you did not even create to become something that only pleases you because you're selfish. We are all different and unique. Every person is just doing the best they can in life. Otherwise, love is a beautiful thing. Let everybody find love.
Wonderful. Those are good sentiments from Nelly. And finally,
Yeah.
Boniface, what is your parting shots?
Yeah, first I want to thank all the guests who are here today and the whole Afrique TV. We have been bringing shows from Monday to Sunday. Every day we have always having a show. So I want to invite everyone so that they can join. We have been having political shows every day. So again, I want to thank you. Again, the topic was good. I enjoyed. But again, what I can tell men outside there, because I personally, I believe that if it is worthy to simp for it. Because if you have a woman out here and you love her, make Make her feel that love. Give her that feeling. Give her that affectionism, because it is only by this that your woman will be so much in love with you. And again, money must be there. But again, nowadays, personally, I have a lot of friends who have money. But again, when it comes to love, their men are not giving them love. So they consider moving out of the marriage. So that is another topic that we have to consider in the next meeting. Because money is not everything, but love, it cuts across everything. So men out here, if you have a woman, make sure you show her love. If it's worthy for it, I personally say, mimi nikipata ni worthy for it, nita simp kwake. Kwanza ukipata mwanamume ana simp kwa mwanamke anampenda, sasa ile ni mapenzi. If it's worthy for it, go for it. Simp for it. Show her love, because money is not everything. Money must be there, of course, but money is not everything. Show her love. So by this, it is only by showing her love that you will go far, and everything will be all okay. And thank you so much. I have seen new faces today, Nyogs and Han. Yeah, thank you. And always I'll be joining this wonderful conversation so that we can enjoy and share some good memories. And I'm very sure that we will educate our listeners and also the followers all over the world. And again,
Thank you
so much, MC Joseph, for this opportunity.
Thank you so much. We want to appreciate each and every person who has participated in this forum, starting with our viewers. I can see quite a number of them. Goodia, Iman Rashida, Mukami Njiro, Mirimash, Goodia, all of them who have participated in this and made sure that this is elaborative. Remember, you have a chance also to chat with us. Is there any topic that you really want us to tackle in our next episodes? Kindly be sure to join us. I can see also Glory coming on board. Interesting conversation. I also want to appreciate my panelists, starting with Boniface and Maggie Nyok, together with Nelly, for being part and parcel of this. Our producers at the studio, that is Mzalendo, together with Leo. Jeff also at the background. We really appreciate. Remember, this only happens in Africa 24 TV channel, where we unlock the African story. Kindly follow us, subscribe, share, and comment in YouTube, Facebook, every social media platforms. Lined up tonight or this morning, depending where you are watching us from, there are quite a number of issues. We will go to matters politics. We'll discuss the new developments in regard to Raila's path to becoming the AU chair, together with quite a number of issues that have happened. Is it rocky in UDA, or it is just some cool waters that are passing by? For this and more, kindly join us after this show. I have been your host, MC Jesse Mwas.
If my man asks me for money, I will not even ask him why he needs the money. I will ask him, babe, unataka pesa ngapi? Shika, I'm ready to spoil my man. I will spoil him the way he spoils me, hata kama ni kwenda kukopa.
Thank you so much.